Are we recording? Yes, we are. Hey beautiful, welcome back to my channel. After like 5,000 years, I'm back with another topic that I thought of today. So I've recently turned 21 and I want to share my wisdom in this long lifetime that I've lived. So here are 21 life lessons that I've learned in my 21 years of living. Let's go. Disclaimer, I know I'm not that old, so this is mainly for like young teenagers or people going in their 20s or literally anyone who just wants to know what my wisdom is. First and foremost, focus on school. I cannot tell you how much I regretted not giving school my all and not living up to my full potential. It's a regret that you don't want to have. You only go to school once, just do your high school, get that graduation, and then move on. Number 2, stay off your phone. There are so many things in this world that you could be doing instead of scrolling. I was a victim of this, but get up, put your phone down, put TikTok down, put Reels down, go out, take a walk, pick up a hobby, literally do anything except for be on your phone, because it's just such a bad habit and you're wasting your life away. You're wasting your life away. Number 3, do the thing you've always wanted to do. No, it doesn't matter if you think that you're going to be good at it. It doesn't matter if you're going to be successful, because the regret of not having tried is the worst. You're not going to regret having tried and having failed, but you are going to regret not having tried. So just try. It's okay. You can always change your decision later. Are we still recording? Yes, we are. Number 4. This is a tough one, but I've learned this over and over again. It's okay to outgrow friends. Not everyone is meant to be in your life forever. Sometimes they're just meant to accompany you for a chapter in your life. It's okay, you can move on. You can, when you realize that this person no longer brings me happiness, this person no longer understands me the way that they used to, or this person may have just changed, or maybe you have changed, and you're no longer aligned, your paths no longer align, then you will realize that it's time to let go, and it's okay. You can't force it, because you will meet new people. You will meet people who will be perfect for the next chapter of your life, maybe even forever. Okay, but not everything, not everyone is forever, and you will meet new people. Number 5, nothing is embarrassing. Literally nothing is embarrassing. It is only embarrassing if you make it embarrassing. So me personally, I have stopped feeling embarrassed. I can't tell you when the last time was when I felt embarrassed. Doesn't matter if I fall, doesn't matter if I say something wrong, doesn't matter if I do something silly, like post my silly little TikToks and my silly little YouTube videos. See, I couldn't even say that right. But I'm not embarrassed. You know why? Because it's just something that exists in your mind. You're just thinking, oh my god, what do other people think? But it doesn't matter. This leads me to my next point, which is nobody's opinions matter, only yours. When it comes to you, it doesn't matter what anyone thinks. Okay, don't let what you think that other people think about you limit you from doing anything. Okay, because they don't live your life. They're not supposed to take the decisions that you're supposed to take. So stop letting them have so much influence over you. And I promise you, nobody cares. Nobody cares, okay? They're not spending that much time thinking about you as you think that they are. They're not. Number 7, stop asking your friends for advice on everything. This is a hard one. And I'm not saying that you can't ask your friends for advice on anything. Sometimes you need to speak about things and you need another person's perspective, and that's fine. But I'm talking about not being able to like finish a conversation with a boy without having to ask your friend, oh my god, what am I gonna say here? What should I say next? Should I make my hair pink or purple? Like, you don't need, especially when it comes to like important decisions in your life.
Only ask people about life advice who you would trade places with.
You know the answer. Most of the time, you just need to go within. You just need to journal. You just need to meditate. You just need to maybe sit in silence and think about it. Just weigh the pros and cons. Sometimes you literally don't need the third person to tell you what you're supposed to do. You just need to ask yourself or God. You need to trust yourself. Number 8, partying in your teens is not a must. This is low-key me consoling my younger self who was not allowed to go party when all of my other friends were going to the club. Because here where I live, you can club starting at 16. You can only stay till midnight, but still, everyone was doing it. I wanted to do it. There was one time I literally got dressed up because my mom finally gave me permission. I got all dressed up, I was feeling it, and then the last minute my mom told me like stories, lectures, guilt tripping me into staying home. So I changed my mind and I stayed at home, and I regret nothing because I realized that I wasn't missing out. And you're not either. Partying in your 20s is just so much better because you're more responsible. You know who to trust and who you can't trust. You can go home by your own. Maybe you even live alone, so you don't have any limitations. And you just know how to pick your places better. So you're just not going after your friends, but you're picking what you like. And sometimes partying is just not for you. So you wasted nothing. Like me, I party maybe like every 2 months when my friends invite me. But even that is like not real partying. I lied. I actually only party like once or twice a year. Like really partying, like going to a club, that's probably only like once a year. Like I have only been to a club like twice in my entire life, and I'm 21. And I don't desire to go there because I prefer going on coffee dates. I prefer going into the park. I prefer doing like activities like bowling, whatnot, you know, like it's really not that deep. Like partying is not that cool. I'm just gonna say it. Someone had to say it. But you know, if it's just like for dancing and whatever, it's definitely fun. Given that they play the right music, because they don't always do, and that it's not fun. Number 9, this is so important. It is okay to not be dating and still be a virgin no matter how old you are. And I'm saying this because me personally, I have only been on one date my entire life, and that too recently, like last month I think. And before that, I literally haven't even held hands. I have never hugged a boy who wasn't family. I have never kissed a boy. I have just done pretty much nothing, like almost 0.00 experience. You could say I maybe had like one talking stage and like a few other like short-lived ones when I was like a little desperate. But other than that, I really just chose to be single because honestly, being single and especially being a virgin is not as horrible as people make it out to be. Like, you are literally in your power. You can focus on yourself. You can learn about yourself. You can focus on your dreams, your goals, and your achievements. You can focus on bettering yourself, and that is so important. And you can bring all this goodness, all this good energy into a relationship later on in life, when you already know yourself and what you want. So you're not missing out. Are we still recording? Yeah. I'm just so scared because my storage was playing with me just now when I was filming a TikTok, and I don't want that to happen because I can't see my screen. Number 11.
I just realized that I forgot a very important point, which is number 10. Listen to your mom, because in most cases, she just wants the best for you. Now, this isn't just your mom, but any parent figure that you have in your life that is not completely toxic. They usually, I know that they're annoying. I have also mentioned that my mom was strict with clubbing and whatever, but it turned out that she was right. And most of the times they are right. We just don't know it yet. So be very, very grateful to your parent figure. Be kind to them always, and listen to what they're saying because they always have your best interest at heart.
And this is something that I'm still learning. Your value doesn't come from external factors such as validation from others and achievements. So you're a valuable person as you are. Your traits, your kindness, all of those things make you valuable. Even without your achievements, even if you did nothing, you would still be a valuable person because you're human, because you're you, okay? Number 12, chase your dreams, not people. If you're a girl, never chase a man. Don't let anyone or anything distract you from your goals. Okay, because as I said, people are temporary, but you are there forever. And running after people, trying to make them like you, trying to make people love you, trying to keep people around is just going to take away all your good energy that you could put into something better, such as your future. So don't do that. Number 13 is boundaries. Learn how to say no. This is so important if you want people to respect you, because if you're a doormat and you keep saying yes to everything, then people are gonna walk all over you. Okay? They're gonna walk all over you and they're gonna do whatever they want with you, and you're not gonna have an opinion and not gonna have a personality. You're not gonna have a say in anything. So be a little, assertive sometimes. Like when there is something that you don't want to do, when there's something that doesn't align with you, then just say, oh no, I would rather not. I would rather sit this one out. I don't do that. I would not like to do that. Practice saying no. And you don't need to explain yourself. That's a big one. You don't need to explain yourself, because just simply saying no should be enough. And if people don't understand, then out. Number 14. The moment I learned this is when everything changed. Your future starts today, which means you can't keep putting off action. You can't just have like a vague vision of what you want your future to be like and just say, oh, well, future me is gonna take care of that. Like, oh, maybe like in 2 months, 3 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, I'm gonna start doing that. No, you need to start taking action today. Because you know why? It's because you now and you in the future, it's the same person, first of all. And if you now don't start taking the steps towards that future version of you, then you will never become your future version, okay? Because your future version, for example, she wakes up early, or he or they wakes up early, goes to the gym, has a business, has a lot of money, has a driver's license, has a college degree. I don't know. Okay? I don't know. You do you. You will never become her, he, it, if you don't take the action today. So make a plan. Realize that if you don't act in this very moment, if you don't put your phone down, not right now, okay? Watch this video. If you don't put your phone down, don't delete all of your distractions, let go of them, then you will never be able to create the future that you want. And I'm telling you, that's an important lesson, okay? You can't keep putting it off, because yes, everything has its time, everything is divinely aligned, but the fact that you are even listening to this is your sign to start today. Start that business, start working out, start learning the language that you want, start applying to colleges, start applying to that job. I don't know. Look at Pinterest, get inspired, take the action. Number 15, not everyone has to like you, and that's okay. That's a hard pill to swallow for people who are, a little bit dependent on external validation and the opinions of others. You need to detach from what people think of you and whether they like you or not. So compliments and insults should have the same weight to you, which is basically nothing. So when you learn that it doesn't matter whether this person thinks that I'm beautiful or whether they think that I'm the most ugliest piece of poop that they've ever seen, it doesn't matter, okay? Because at the end of the day, as I said before, only what you think matters, because you live in your head. You create your reality, not them. So if they don't like you, so what? Move on. You like you, that's all that matters. And number 16, this is deriving from that. If someone likes you, you'll know. If they don't like you, you'll question whether they like you. And that's how you know that they don't like you. This goes for friends and for dating as well. People will make their intentions clear. If they give you mixed signals, if they are sometimes hot, sometimes cold with you, that means that they don't really like you. They're probably just using you for something, and you should probably leave them behind. Number 17, instead of following trends, try to wear things, try to act according to your likes and wear what flatters you, because you don't need to fit in that badly, and being different is actually cool. I know that we have like this coding in our brain back from the caveman years, and if you were not similar to your tribe, or if you were different, if you weren't as capable meaning similar in today's age, then you would be left behind. And yes, that's true, but we have developed as a society, and you will do just good on your own, and you will find people who are similar to your true authentic self, and then you will be way happier than trying to fit yourself into this box of these other people who are probably also not really in that box. They're just pretending, and you're just a group of people pretending to like each other, and that's just not fun. So just be yourself. The trends, they come and go. Your true authentic self will stay. Number 18, this one is a little bit advanced, but lead by example, not by orders. So this could be translated into like everyday things, such as, for example, if your brother is not like putting away his socks, then instead of like trying to nag him and be like, oh, you never do this, you never do that, you should do this, you should do that, maybe you should like think about having the entire house in order, that if he doesn't put that sock away, then it will be very like out of order. Like the whole house will just not be in harmony. I know this is a stupid example because brothers would never do that. Like brothers would never actually think, oh my god, this sock does not belong here and I'm gonna put it away. But you know, you can apply this to other things. Giving advice, like for example, me right now giving you advice, I'm giving you orders basically, but I'm also living by these things, by these principles, and I post on TikTok, I post on social media, and I literally live what I say. So even if I don't talk to somebody, they could just look at me and see, oh, like this girl seems put together. Or if they see my my future relationships, because I don't have a relationship right now, they would be, oh, this girl is treated right, like this girl actually, she's setting a good example, like, oh, she actually goes to bed at 10 p.m, oh, she actually goes to the gym, oh, she actually doesn't smoke, oh, she's actually healthy, you know what I mean? Okay, so next, number 19 is don't trust anyone, not even yourself, because people they just don't have your best interest at heart, and sometimes you will yourself not even realize that, and sometimes you will be blinded by love for a person and just naivete. So just keep your distance, and no, you shouldn't tell everything to a person. You shouldn't trust anyone 100% except for yourself and your mom. That's it. Number 20 is be grateful for the little things in life, everything in life, because gratitude is the highest vibration and everything is temporary. So as long as you're grateful, you will attract more good things and you will live without regrets. Number 21 is something that I keep preaching about over and over again. You've probably heard me say this 1,000 times already if you know me and you follow me. It is that your habits and routine shape your reality, so choose them wisely. Meaning that you can't wake up late all the time, eat junk food every day, scroll on your phone from noon to 2 a.m. and expect to become a millionaire, okay? So follow the example of people who live the type of life that you want, who have achieved the type of things that you want, and look at their routines, look at their habits, and if you have bad habits, try to fix them. I will probably make a video on that. It's probably already in my other videos, but this is a very important one. So habits. Read this book. Read this book right here, and then you're probably set. I love this book. And the bonus tip, which I'm just gonna throw in there, number 22, it's okay to be confident. Nowadays, it's so normalized that people talk about their insecurities and just create even more insecurities in people who are not insecure about those certain things, like, I don't know, hip dips, small forehead, I don't know, like just absurd things. It's okay to be 100% confident in yourself and be proud of yourself, be proud of your looks, your personality. Don't try to downplay yourself to appear humble. Be humble, but don't try to dim your light to please insecure people. And watch out for those insecure people, because they will make you feel so bad about yourself when you're confident, and they will just be bothered by the fact that you're confident and they're not. Stay true to yourself. Stay confident. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Girls just wanna dance. Girls just wanna have fun. I don't know your plans. I just wanna